here's my morning walk. There's the entrance to the DoubleTree. And I go through this sketch parking lot to the sketch alley. It's a little weird, right guys? I'm feeling good. It's a good morning. I did get I kind of went to bed 2 hours later than I would have liked, but it ended up working out okay. So far, the Ben Franklin Bridge is my most favorite thing about coming out to Philadelphia so far. The roads here are pretty intense. It's pretty serious stuff, guys. Driving in LA, you know, the freeways, everybody's complete assholes, but this is pretty serious. It's pretty intense. Look how completely effed this road is. This thing is destroyed. What the hell? This road is probably like 1,800 years old or something. Jesus Christ.
Good day, my son.
Jesus Christ. Gee, man. Yikes. Scaffolding. Nothing like scaffolding to break up the cityscape. I'm so tired of faxes. Just the fax. I just need a fax machine. I can't find a damn fax machine. Like, who even uses fax machines anymore? Is there a way? I know there's got to be a way I can just online fax something, but I don't want to pay anybody. Alright, so 7:30. I'm gonna go get tuned up on some more beer. And then we're going to talk about the Super Tuesday results, or my opinion. Okay guys, this was awesome. I met two cool dudes from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Down at the bar, I went to go grab a beer, bring it up to my room, and we started talking. A couple of beers later, they told me, hey, you know, we were out here on vacation, we came out to see the Flyers game, and we met a brewer who was at the bar, and the brewer gave them like this crap load of beer. They said, why don't you take it? Because they're leaving tomorrow morning. I have never, that is so cool. That is so cool. Salty Shellback, what do you think about that? Have you ever gotten beer from people you met on travel? I never have. I'd be remiss if I didn't give a plug to the brewer. Pennsylvania Brewing Company, Kaiser Pils. I haven't tried it yet, but free beer.
We can build together when each and every American has the chance to live up to his or her own God-given potential. Thank you all so very much. Thank you.
Very big night for Hillary Clinton. She's already won, re-projected 6 states. You saw it on the air as we were listening.
Alright, sorry guys, it looks a little yellow in here. I don't have the greatest lighting or camera to do this particular shot on. Anyway, I want to talk about Super Tuesday. What do I think about Super Tuesday? Well, it's simple, but it's a little more complex, and hopefully we can walk through it quickly, because I usually try to keep these vlogs under 10 minutes, even though I don't normally do it. Really what it comes down to is, I'm not going to vote for a Democrat. I'm not going to vote for Hillary, and I'm not going to vote for Bernie. Does that mean that I disagree with Trump on all the things that he says? No. Does that mean I agree with him on most of what he says? That's also not true. Like I said yesterday, this is the first election we've ever had where I don't like any of the candidates. I don't like any of them. And if you look at the Libertarians, if you could vote to just send a message, I can't even send a message there because you've got McAfee. John McAfee is a train wreck. So now I'm faced with the option of voting party lines with a guy who I know, if you looked up his opinions on guns, for example, from years ago, I wouldn't agree with them, and I wouldn't want him to be someone that would be in the position to be president. But I want Hillary to be president less than that, and I want Bernie to be president less than that. Should I stay home? No, of course not. I'd rather take the chance and say, let me. Here's my tirade. I'd rather take the chance on Trump getting elected and deregulating the private sector as much as possible, removing obstacles for business owners. I think if he does that alone, just that, not anything else, if he can achieve that and nothing else, he will probably become one of the greatest presidents. Will he hear me? Will he listen to what I'm saying right now? Don't know. But it's important to understand that deregulating the private market, freeing the private market from government, is the greatest thing any president can do. He says he wants to do that. I like to believe he wants to do that. I have no reason not to believe him. I know he's smart like a fox. He's smarter than I am. I think he's estimated to have like a 150 plus IQ. And a lot of you don't take any stock in IQ. I do. I think it matters. I think it's important. With that said, he's also said a lot of things I don't agree with. Now, we can go down the rabbit hole. Well, he's saying what everybody else is thinking. I don't really care about that, because he's playing at something that someone, if he didn't do it, was going to do. Politics and the way politicians discuss and handle things, this has been coming for a long time. They're so pandering and they're so wishy-washy, and they won't take a stand and they won't be decisive. It required Trump being the person who was first one to do it. Some would argue Reagan also did this, and that's why Reagan was president, to come out and just be not a dick, but to say what's on his mind and not be apologetic about it. What he's saying, that's one thing. What people are liking is that he's unapologetic about it. So let me tell you about what I think about Cruz. I like Cruz. I like what I heard in a video that he did. I'll see if I can find it and I'll post it in the description, where he was talking to a farmer about corn, about ethanol, and about reducing the government involvement in farming and getting rid of subsidies, because he was against farmer subsidies. So he took away the tax benefit for farmers, and he said he wanted to also remove the regulation, which means they wouldn't be beholden to the government, they'd be beholden on the corn they could sell. And he was going to do that by reducing gas laws regarding ethanol. Now, some of you have their own opinions about gas. I'm not trying to offend you on gas. You may hate ethanol, and that's fine. You don't have to buy ethanol. But I want to live in a country where business owners are allowed to do what they want to do. As long as it doesn't take my freedoms away or violate your freedoms, I want them to be able to do that. I don't think Trump is the best solution for that. I don't think Rubio, so now I'll just hit Rubio. Rubio, so it's one thing to be the maverick and have statements that are polarizing that people don't like Trump did. It's another thing to try and be the straight shooter and then come out with this, I want to be like Trump, busting out the zingers like Rubio did. That's not going to get him anywhere. If anything, it's removed the respect I had for the man. Wait, let me take that back. I don't know any of these men or women. I can't respect them as a human being because I don't know them. So I'm not going to say I have respect or disrespect for the man. I have to be more objective than that. I hope we all can be more objective than that. I don't think Rubio in his statements make him any less respectable. It makes him less bankable from my point of view of what the candidate should be. The first person to come up with the act and sell the act and play the act, Trump being a unabashed, unapologetic candidate, speaks more volumes than Rubio trying to get a zinger in there and get back at Trump. So those are my opinions. You don't have to agree with me, of course. I got a lot of people who don't agree with me, and that's fine, but we don't have to have a dialogue. We don't have to come to the table and agree. We don't have to come to the table at all. But we need to have an open space where messages like mine and yours can come out, and this is a really good platform for it. So not only do I think that you should comment below if you think I'm totally off base or you agree with me, or you may have a completely different opinion that I didn't consider. Don't give me this John McAfee stuff though, because no, he's like a one candidate guy and I'm not doing that. If you're gonna be a one candidate guy, it better be guns. If you have your own opinion though, I really suggest you take a camera like I have right here, and you put it out there, and you get your message out there, and you do these little talks like I'm doing right now. Start daily vlogging. Do it. We need more people that are daily vlogging. We need everybody to start daily vlogging. Maybe not, but anyway. Okay, guys, that'll do it for today. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.